Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Luis Rodriguez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, he's coming off an amazing performance. He struck out a ton of guys. His stuff is working right now for him. Everything for strikes. The hitters look like they're lost. Hopefully we'll see another performance like that in this game.
Here's Ben Revere, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, left fielder, number 25.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And he's retired here, 1 away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Ready on 1 and 2.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him. Be consistent. Pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, center fielder number 20.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Hit in the air to center field. Chan moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Garrett Richards will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
Stepping into the box, Diego Corona. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Corona.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Digging in the switch hitter, Archie Chan. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
The 3-0 pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the Thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
In now, Michael Lee. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a hit. The throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Now batting number 3. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. Richards comes set. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
2 out with the man at first. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Lays off. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball left side. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. We've played an inning. Still 0-0. Here's C.J. Cron now. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
C.J. Cron.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Number 30 is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it. Lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
Settling in now, Luis Valbuena. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box, Nate Walker. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Tough slider down low for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Halos line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Number 2.
And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
At the plate, number 2. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. Bottom of the second here with no score. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So digging in now, Gary Cox. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up.
1-1.
Now a throw over to first. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So striding forward now, number 30. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Well, no surprise to get an RBI single early in the game. They are hot. This team is on a winning streak. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who's going to slow them down because once again, they're off to a good start.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0 now.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A shot down the first baseline. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Digging in now, Yunel Escobar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And Escobar swings and misses, and he's down on strikes, 1 away.
Batting 8. Catcher.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Eric Young Jr.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Young waiting on the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again, Diego Corona. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Diego Corona.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Stepping in now, Archie Chan. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 coming. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Slow bouncer to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready for another chance, Michael Lee. Richards peers in. First pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Ben Revere. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout. And there's one away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into the windup and the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2 out, nobody on. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Houston leads this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Nate Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Calhoun will drift over toward the line, but this is back up into the seats, a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 2.
Into the box now, number 2. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Gary Cox. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 7 homers and 14 driven in. Richard steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Houston. Here's C.J. Cron now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, C.J. Cron.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
High pop up. Number 3 is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box, number 30, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick,
Designated hitter.
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Ready now, Diego Corona, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Crone onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Center fielder number 12, Archie Shan.
Digging in once again, Archie Chan, a hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
2 out, nobody on. Smoke toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. In now, Michael Lee. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Richards comes set. 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he misses there. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
The 1-2 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-0 Houston. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yunel Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively. Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Nobody out, runner on first. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Here's another 1-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Ben Revere stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Hit hard to third. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Angels strand one. They trail in this one 3-0. Mike Morin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 64, Mike Morin.
Digging in once again, number 3. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 3.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Stepping in now, Nate Walker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 2.
Ready for another chance. Number 2. It was a solo shot for him in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Ready with the 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Cox comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner on first with 2 away. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled back.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball. The 0-2 home. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left. Cox is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Cron. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. 2-0.
No, sir.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Striding in once again, Cole Calhoun. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Angels leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Andrew Heaney gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Andrew Heaney.
Ready once again, number 30. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now batting, Diego Corona. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Astros go down 1-2-3. But they lead it 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Luis Valbuena. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Valbuena.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Looks to me like he's starting to labor a bit out there right now. He's pretty deep into this thing, and he's throwing a lot of pitches to this batter. Hasn't been able to put him away yet.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
The 2-2 one more time. Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
You got to love this at-bat, man. That's some kind of concentration. That's the 7th ball he's fouled off in this at-bat.
And this is fouled straight back. Another full count pitch home. Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
That was the 9th foul ball of this at bat. That is great concentration and hand-eye coordination. Wow.
The 3-2 one more time. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He'll try it again. 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Digging in and looking for more, Yunel Escobar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Yeah, but he has been so good. You're talking about getting into the 8th inning with 100 pitches. Not many guys do that.
The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And you've got to wonder if fatigue is becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th. 3-0 is not the way you want to start the 8th out.
Strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
And this is fouled at the plate. From the stretch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now another 1-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. 1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Runner at first here, one man out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Here it is on 3-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Runners on first with 1 down. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Derek Lowry will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Derek Lowry.
Cameron Maybin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Cameron Maybin.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Lee has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 25, Ben Revere.
Here's Ben Revere, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 3-1 now. And I think he wanted to know where that one was.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set. Now the pitch. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Angels threaten but leave him loaded. Still down 3-0. Andrew Bailey enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Leading off for the Astros,
Archie Chan will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And that's in there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit down the line at first. Crone fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. He's set, and the pitch. There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Standing in now, number 3 in the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. 1-0 pitch on the way. Curveball that time, not even close. hit in the air out toward left. After it is Revere. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep and playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Into the box, Nate Walker, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. First and second now, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Striding into the box, number 2. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
At the plate, Gary Cox. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. This is on the ground over to first. Crone is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 9th inning coming up. The Astros lead it 4-0. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's C.J. Crone now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Goodness gracious, man. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Here's the pitch. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Paul Lee comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Paul Lee.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a knuckleball too low, apparently.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Luis Rodriguez earns win number 4 on the season, striking out 12 in the process. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.